Hey guys, Ryan here. In today's video, I'm going to explain how you can get better aim and better movement by just upping your sensitivity. I know to a lot of people that sounds pretty crazy and they're not understanding why I'm saying that, but I hope you stick around to the end to better understand why I think this. Anyways, we're just going to pretty much get right into it, and we're going to talk about movement first, and we're also going to talk about aim with it. So if you're watching this background clip right now and you just saw me kill that second kid, the only way I can do that is if I'm playing on a fast sensitivity. If I am not on a fast sensitivity, I am dead right there. Without a shadow of a doubt, without any question in my mind, I am dead. Let's rewatch what I'm talking about. On this first kid, I'm just going to slide in, I'm going to get the kill. But on the second kid, he's going to push out using a slide cancel with the stim, and look at how far away he is from the door. He is so far away from the door, and I was able to slide cancel behind him, turn and snap onto him, all because of my sensitivity. I want you to rewatch this clip and just imagine me winning this scenario if I was playing on a lower sensitivity. I currently play on 12/12 sensitivity with 1.0 aim down sight sensitivity, and that's what I want to talk about in this video. The optimal sensitivity, I think, for most people is going to be anywhere between 7.7 and 13.13. Most people have heard the advice from players like JGod and other people like that to play on a lower sensitivity because it's going to help with aim assist. It's going to be easier for you to center and all that. But I am here to say why I think that's a little wrong. Look in the background right now at the two different jump shots. If you just do a simple hop to the left, you barely go anywhere. But if you do this little turn and jump like I'm doing right now, your jump shot distance is way higher. Look, if you just do that tiny little hop, it's nothing. But if you're doing that jump shot where you turn to the left and do a jump like that, you're almost able to jump twice as far. When you are playing at a low sensitivity like 5.5, 4.4, or 6.6, for example, you are unable to do that little turn necessary to do the super jump, as I call it. It's just a simple jump shot with the little turn and attack sprint added in, and you go twice the distance. But now envision being on the flip side with the low sensitivity. Literally, just go back to this clip. If I was playing on 5.5 sensitivity, do you think there's any way in the world I would kill that second kid right there? No, there's no way. It would not be possible for me to turn that quickly with the slide cancel and do all of that and still be able to kill him. In Warzone, there is this little movement technique I call the pivot. You're seeing it right now, and you're going to see a ton of top players doing it. It's when you do a little turn, you slide cancel, maybe you go behind cover like the little post to the left, and you just do this little like turn thing. It's a little shimmy, you look one way, you look the other, you slide cancel, you turn back. I call it the pivot because it's essentially you pivoting left and right. It's an extremely effective movement type. It bamboozles his opponent, it makes you almost unhittable at times, and it allows you to change direction super easy. If you are playing on a low sensitivity, guess what? You can't really pivot. The only way to really be able to pivot is by playing on a higher sensitivity. This is one of the biggest issues in Warzone when I watch people that are of lower quote-unquote skill. I have a 3.5 total KD, I have a 3 point something on Rebirth, and in the last season, I've been playing at over a 4 KD in Rebirth and Caldera as well. So for me, I know objectively I am a quote-unquote top player to some degree. I don't think I'm in the top 100, I don't think I'm the best, but I do know I'm better than a lot of people. And one thing I know is that when people are playing on low sensitivity, not only are they extremely vulnerable to super good movement like you're seeing in the background, they're probably not going to be capable of having fancy movement themselves, and that's going to make them weaker and not as good in 1v1s. Warzone is about playing smart, and it's about winning your 1v1s and breaking down entire squads into a series of 1v1s and breaking the entire game down into a bunch of 1v1s until you come out the victor. Obviously, that's not always easy. That takes a lot, and there's a lot more to it, but that is the essential main thing that makes a good Warzone player. Are you able to win your 1v1s consistently? If so, then you're probably a good player. If you can beat people using your gun skill and your movement, you're probably going to be a pretty decent player. And this is where I'd recommend adopting a slightly higher sensitivity. I want to stress, you don't want too high of a sensitivity. Anything really higher than 15/15 really needs a substantially lower ADS sensitivity, and that's something you really have to dial in. Don't focus too much on just the sensitivity, focus on the combo between ADS sensitivity and your normal sensitivity. You really need to find that balance between a high sensitivity that allows you good movement and something that's not so high so you can also stay on target. If you don't have that right balance, you're going to just not be able to actually accurately aim, and that's going to be a huge issue. The other thing that I really, really, really want to stress, and yes, I really want to stress it, is that this is not going to be easy. This will take time. You are not going to just be able to instantly change your sensitivity and just be able to aim. It is going to feel uncomfortable. But after a month of doing this, after a month of learning muscle memory, because that's all aim is, you are going to be so much better. And all of the struggles that you feel on that first day are going to be a thing of the past a month into learning this. I cannot stress it enough. Aim is not something you can just work on in 1 or 2 days. It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of practice, and you need to work at it for months at a time. It's not something that just gets better in 1 or 2 days or whatever. What it does is it requires you to just focus on slowly getting better, and one of the key ways to doing that is having a sensitivity that's high enough to give you good movement and also give you good aim. We are currently only 4 to 5 months away from the release of Warzone 2, and any practice now is probably going to transfer over to Warzone 2, and it's just going to make you a better player. By focusing now on getting a higher sensitivity, you're going to be giving yourself a massive advantage when Warzone 2 comes out, because you're already going to be used to it. You're going to have better movement, you're going to have better aim, and you're not going to be as intimidated by people like myself who have super good movement, because you're going to instantly be able to keep up with them and play at their level. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I just want to say thank you once again to this awesome community I have and all of the support recently. Warzone is kind of in a down period, and I'm really just prepping for Warzone 2, but I can't thank you enough for all the support I received and how awesome you guys are. Anyways, I hope you have a good day. It's been Ryan. Peace.